Hi, welcome to the Dow Market View for Monday, the 25th of August 2014, Bank Holiday Monday in the UK. The question is, should I trade the Dow today or not? Well, the rest of the markets globally are going to be open except for the UK. Now, the UK is the centre of the universe when it comes to the financial markets. There's no doubts about that. So there are two scenarios, really. The first is that the Dow is free to continue to move higher and go back to the all-time highs with the V-shaped correction that we've seen during the last few weeks without any resistance, i.e. selling coming into the markets from the UK. That being the case, that's the likely scenario. The second is, because it's vacation time in the US, the markets could be quite lackluster and just trade sideways and not do an awful lot as well, like we saw on Friday, which we see in front of us here at the moment. So it's a difficult one, really. I mean, it's pouring down with rain, typical bank holiday weather for the UK, normal. So if you want to watch the Dow and see what happens, that's fine. If you want to trade it, there is an element of risk that the UK is closed, and that will reduce the activity slightly, although the rest of the globe is actually open, Europe. And at the moment, recording, of course, Asia is still open as well. So it's a case of having a look and seeing what it does on the open. If it's quite volatile, then it's likely that it will set one direction and then trade in that direction as well throughout the duration. Right, let's have a look at Friday. We've got the market opening here. We had a sell signal, triple X sell signal. The market tested and the buying came in. We have a buy triple X signal here. This signal is invalid because, as I warned in the previous market view for Friday, that is, Yellen was going to be speaking at 3 o'clock and it would be unwise to be in the market when she spoke. Now, this turned out to be correct. We had some volatility here. We see the market moving higher, trading through the 17,050, and then the market reversing and coming back down 50 points down to the 17,000 psychological level. The market then traded sideways all the way through until we got to 527, and Draghi, whichever way you pronounce it, was speaking on Friday at around 7 p.m. and then we see the market moving lower. And I received a question asking whether you should trade when he was speaking or not, just like staying out of the market when Yellen spoke, whether you should stay out when a central banker, i.e. in this case the European Central Bank chairman, spoke or not. The answer to the question is quite simple, really. If it's somebody like the European Central Bank one, it's not going to have that much influence on the stock market, i.e. volatility-wise. More likely to be the currencies, because at the end of the day that's what they're dealing with as opposed to investment in the stock market. So if it's somebody like the European Central Bank speaking, then, or the head of the Central European Bank, then it won't really influence the Dow that much. We just see the market drifting back down to here. So this signal is a valid signal when somebody like the European Central Bank chairman is speaking, because, as I say, the likelihood is that the currency markets are going to be affected a lot more. So that's the only signal we see for Friday. Prices moving back down to the 17,000 psychological level before then we get stuck in this sideways move before the close. Personally, I didn't do this trade. I got bored mid-afternoon and had friends coming around for dinner, so I wasn't at my post. But that's the analysis of, or the rationale behind why, should you or should you not trade when a European Central Bank is going to make an announcement on a late Friday evening. So let's have a look at the daily chart, see where we are in the bigger picture. You can see we're working our way back to the all-time high. If I just move this a bit so we can actually see, the all-time high is 17,149. We're heading back there. And given the bank holiday situation, there is the chance that the market can drive back up to these areas with less resistance around. And also to add into that, we've got new home sales for the US at 3 p.m. as well. Forecast to show an increase there of some 20,000. So again, it leaves the market free to move higher in one direction. We've got this bullishness in the background. We are due for a correction, but the background for me speaks volumes. We've got that V-shaped correction, and the buy side has been the best side in this market during the last few weeks. So that's it really for today, just to give you a quick overview of what's the likely scenarios are to be, and a quick review of what happened on Friday there as well. Right, I'm off. I will see you tomorrow. Have an interesting and hopefully profitable day if you do sit at the desk today and trade during the bank holiday. And all things being equal, see you in tomorrow's edition. And as ever, thanks for watching.